This movie is about a group of brave dogs who survived for more than 156 days in the icy land of Alaska without any human help. Today's movie is based on their incredible survival story. The movie begins in a snow-covered area of Alaska. There, two men are seen coming out of a house without clothes in freezing cold weather to set a record. They're joking and having fun. Then we see 8 dogs sleeping outside the house on the frozen ground. Just then, their owner, Jerry, comes and wakes them up, feeds them, and makes them exercise. Suddenly, a plane arrives piloted by Katie, and with her is Dr. Davis, a scientist from Earth and space. There's also another man, a mechanical engineer, who works on creating maps. Meanwhile, Forty and Jerry are playing cards. Forty asks Jerry, "How's your girlfriend?" Jerry smiles, shows her picture, and says, "She's doing great." Now, Dr. Davis has to go to Mount Melbourne, where he's searching for a special type of rock that is believed to have come from another planet. Jerry is an experienced guide in that region who uses dog sleds to take people across the icy lands from one place to another. So Jerry is assigned the responsibility of taking Dr. Davis to Mount Melbourne. Jerry tells Davis, "There's too much ice there. Cars can't go that far. Only our dogs can take us." After that, both of them start preparing for the journey. Jerry gets his favorite dogs ready and says, "This is our last trip. After this, we'll go home." Jerry brings ice cream for Katie. He loves his dogs deeply but can't express it in words. At night, Forty spreads out his bed before sleeping, and he and Jerry share some light jokes before bed. The next morning, Jerry introduces Dr. Davis to his dogs and says, "These dogs will take us to Mount Melbourne." Before they leave, Forty takes a photo of them. Then Jerry and Davis begin their journey. Jerry's dogs run swiftly through the snow-covered mountains, and Jerry guides them with care. Suddenly, they reach a flat, icy field, and Jerry senses danger. He ties his dogs in a straight line so that they all pull in one direction. As they move forward, Dr. Davis suddenly spots a terrifying sea creature. Jerry says, "These seals are extremely dangerous. Once they bite, a man can't survive." After that, they reach an even more dangerous area. The whole region is covered with glaciers. Jerry gives Davis the sled reins and says, "Now you drive, I'll walk in front." Davis does as he's told. But suddenly, a dog named Max runs off in another direction, causing the sled to lose balance, and Davis, along with the sled, falls into a deep crevasse. Jerry shouts, "Hold on to the sled!" He commands his dogs to run together, and with their combined pull, the sled and Davis slowly come out of the crevasse. After that, they set up a camp a short distance away. Davis tells Jerry, "You saved my life, thank you." Meanwhile, at the Meteorological Center in Alaska, a message comes in. A massive snowstorm is rapidly moving toward their location. The people are now returning to the base. Katie delivers the news to Jerry. "Jerry, a terrible snowstorm is coming. You have to come back from where you are right now." But Dr. Davis says to Jerry, "I have come this far with great difficulty. Before returning, give me a little time. I want to find that rock that came from another planet." Jerry refuses at first, but finally agrees. "Find that rock, but after half a day, we'll go back." Dr. Davis finally reaches Mount Melville and finds that rock. Now they are preparing to return, when suddenly another message arrives from the base. "The snowstorm has gotten even worse. You must return as soon as possible." While returning, one of Jerry's dogs gets injured. Jerry says to Davis, "You contact the base, I'll bandage the dog Doug in the meantime." Davis's attention shifts elsewhere, and suddenly his foot slips into soft snow and he falls into a deep crevasse. He gets severely injured. Then the ice starts cracking and Davis falls through the ice into a water-filled pit. Davis was drowning when Jerry, with the help of his dogs, sets a trap and pulls him out of the pit. This was the second time Jerry saved Davis's life. But this time, Davis's leg was broken and his condition became critical. Outside, the storm was getting worse. Everyone at the base was worried. They kept trying to contact Jerry and Davis through the radio. Meanwhile, Jerry places Davis on a sled and makes his dogs pull it. The snowstorm is so fierce that his hands start freezing and his face becomes stiff. Yet his dogs show incredible strength. Through the storm, they pull Jerry and Davis safely back to the base. Now Katie is told to make a plan. If Davis and Jerry don't get medical help quickly, they won't survive. Everyone gets ready to leave for the city, but Jerry says to his boss, Andy, "What will happen to my dogs?" Andy replies, "I'll talk to the weather department. When they return, they'll bring the dogs back. Right now, there's no space on the plane. We can't take them with us." Jerry ties his dogs securely so they can't run away. Then, with a heavy heart, the team boards the plane and heads toward the city. Jerry keeps looking back at his dogs. They cry and howl as they watch the plane leave. The plane disappears into the sky. Now we see Jerry in the hospital. Charlie is waiting for him to wake up. Forty tells Jerry everything since he was unconscious. As soon as Jerry wakes up, he asks, "Has anyone brought back my dogs?" Forty replies, "No, the storm is still raging. It's impossible for anyone to go there." Then Jerry goes to Katie, but she also says it's impossible to go to the base in this storm. After that, Jerry goes to the army commander asking for help. But due to the blizzard, all rescue operations have been canceled. Jerry becomes deeply heartbroken. Cut to the base. The dogs tied there are all alone, waiting for Jerry to return. The storm becomes so strong that all the dogs break free from their chains, except for one. Its chain is too strong to break. Meanwhile, in Washington, Jerry goes everywhere he can, trying to convince people to help him return to Alaska. But they all say this storm is the worst one Alaska has seen in the last 25 years. Back near the base, the storm grows even fiercer. Everything is covered in snow.
Jerry was trying everywhere to save his dogs, but no one wanted to help him. He said to Dr. Davis, "Please give your recommendation. I want to do something, because the reason I am alive today is because of my dogs." But even Dr. Davis couldn't help him at that time. Meanwhile, all the dogs at the base were getting hungrier with each passing day. One day, a dog named Max saw a bird and started barking loudly. Hearing his call, the other dogs ran to hunt the bird. But one dog was still chained and couldn't move. Then a dog named Maya tried to lift him up but failed. The remaining 7 dogs spotted several birds together and tried to hunt them. That's when Maya came up with a brilliant plan. She moved toward the birds from behind, placing 3 dogs in the front and 2 on each side. Maya scared the birds from behind, so they flew forward, and the 5 dogs waiting in front leapt together and caught them. Then they shared the food amongst themselves. One night, they saw a strange light flashing in the sky. One dog followed the light but mistakenly fell into a deep crevasse and died. Another dog stayed beside him for a long time, but eventually, when the others left, that dog was left all alone. Meanwhile, Jerry went to his old trainer or mentor, the one who had once taught him how to train dogs. The mentor said that you should respect your dogs and go to save them. 133 days passed. Now only 6 dogs were alive, wandering around in search of food. Then they found another abandoned research center, broke the window, went inside and filled their stomachs with biscuits and dry food. Meanwhile, the dog that had been separated from the group was searching for the others. Elsewhere, Dr. Davis threw a grand party to celebrate his discovery of the rock from another planet. And Jerry was also present there. Jerry said, "I'm going to get my dogs back, even if I have to walk all the way there." Saying this, Jerry left the party. Now 152 days had passed. The lone dog saw a dead seal, but there was also a terrifying live seal nearby. Hungry and scared, the dog still approached it. The seal chased him, and hearing his cries, the other dogs arrived. Together they drove the seal away and ate the dead seal's meat to survive. But the seal returned and bit one of the dogs on the leg. All the dogs attacked the seal together, forcing it to flee, but the injured dog's condition became very serious. Meanwhile, Jerry reached a shipyard in New Zealand and asked the sailors for help, but no one agreed. Just then, Jerry noticed some people secretly watching him. They were actually Dr. Davis, 40 and Katie, who had come up with a plan to help Jerry. They took a helicopter and headed towards Alaska. On the other side, the dogs in Alaska stood by their injured companion. But he could no longer walk and sat down on the snow. The others brought him food, but he refused to eat. Out of respect for him, none of them ate either. Meanwhile, Jerry, 40, Katie and Dr. Davis landed the helicopter a few kilometers away and drove the rest of the way towards the base. When they reached the base, they found one dog dead, still chained beneath the snow. They began searching for the others. Suddenly, 40 heard barking in the distance. He looked and saw 5 dogs running towards them. Everyone ran to the dogs, hugged them and cried. The dogs recognized them and jumped with joy. They all loaded the surviving dogs into the vehicle. Finally, 40 discovered that the injured dog was still alive. He lifted it into his arms and placed it in the car. Then together, they left Alaska and headed home. And this is how the story ends. This movie teaches us that the spirit of teamwork, loyalty, and the will to fight till the very last breath is equally powerful in both humans and animals. Friends, if you liked this story, please like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.